We don't have a huge amount of detail yet about how this Golden Dome will work. We do know that President Trump has long wanted a missile defense system similar to Israel's Iron Dome. The Iron Dome works by detecting incoming rockets using a ground-based radar system. It then fires interceptor missiles if the incoming rocket is headed for a populated area. An exact replica of the Iron Dome would likely not work for the United States because of its size. It works for Israel because that system protects smaller areas. America is after a system that's space-based and can target bigger missiles from further away. Currently, the US defends its airspace with the likes of the Patriot. It's a surface-to-air missile defense system. Patriot systems are located at military bases around the United States, including in Oklahoma and Alaska. The Golden Dome would likely use infrared space-based sensors to track missiles incoming and intercept them using advanced weapons systems. Its big advantage would be in detecting missiles much earlier, in their boost phase, which is something that ground-based systems can't do. The system is still a long way off. It will need to clear hurdles, political, financial, and technological, before it becomes a reality.
The golden age of America begins right now.
Wake up, friend. About giving up the ghost now, didn't we? Fancy another rant?
UAPs emerging from or submerging into our water, which could indicate a base or presence beneath the ocean's surface.
I don't know about a base, but as I mentioned, I had a different source entirely describe this pretty extraordinary footage that exists of orbs, of an orb coming out of the ocean and being met by another orb.
Over, Galahad. Surrender yourself.
Raise your hands now.
Raise your hands.
Hands up.
Gray?
Don't do this.
I said surrender.
Hands on your head.
You have betrayed our order. No one may escape the penalty!
You forget, Lord Chancellor. I'm as good as dead already.
Galahad!
All Americans need a Bible in their home, and I have many. It's my favorite book. I'm proud to endorse and encourage you to get this Bible. We must make America pray again.
Make America pray again. After launching sneaker and cologne lines last month, the former president, so he is selling, get this, the God Bless the USA Bible. That's in partnership with country singer Lee Greenwood. He takes the stage to Greenwood's music. It's only $59.99, and just for that, you get a copy of the Constitution, a copy of the Bill of Rights, a copy of the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Declaration of Independence, as well as the Bible.
This is from PBS, Public Broadcasting System. It's like the New World Order, whatever. And they're openly admitting now how the CERN particle colliders, I believe, in these quantum computers are rewriting the past. And again, this is how Amos 8, I believe verse 11 and 12 are fulfilled. There's going to come a time when people are going to seek the word of God running to and fro, and they're not going to find it. How could that happen when you can go up to a dollar store, buy 100 Bibles, bury them? How can that happen? Well, when you actually are literally changing the Word of God from this quantum entanglement perspective, from this CERN perspective. That's how they're doing it. They're rewriting the Bible gradually. It's not all at once. It'd be too obvious if they were doing it all at once. But the changes are starting to become so egregious that anybody with eyes to see are starting to see this. They are openly admitting to their ability to be able to change the past. And this is from PBS. Here are a couple of articles relating to this quantum eraser effect. An experiment that might let us control events. Tell us about the quantum eraser. Here's another one. Can the past be changed by the future? Bizarre quantum experiment suggests that time can run backwards.
I had a feeling I'd beat you here. Remember, youth always prevails.
Everyone, move our escape pieces. Make that more than one.
Monsieur! What happened?
I slew most of them. The last one got away. Hey, Grain, I need your outcome.
In 2016, Klaus Schwab, and I bring the video, says that by 2026, remember, 2026, so when Medicare will begin to become insolvent, every single human being will be tagged with a digital identifier. Next. And here's a patent, United States patent, that describes the technology that already exists in the vaccines that can measure your biometric data and transmit that information with your location to a third party. This is not science fiction. This is the patent. It's very difficult. It's 50 pages of nanotechnology engineering. But if you look through it and you study it hard enough, you will see that this is true. Next.
There's a scientist that was studying the human genome. And he studied it for over 25 years. And through much study and research, what he comes to the conclusion of is that the human genome is made up of the DNA, the double helix, and each side of the helix has 72,000 genes, which combined makes 144,000 genes total in the human genome. Now, for those of you that know anything about the Bible, you know that's a number God uses. So that's a signature from God right there. That's his signature. And combined, they make 144,000. They're connected in the middle. It looks like a twisted ladder, you know, the double helix. Now, this new technology they come out with introduces the third strand. Through mRNA messaging technology, it actually breaks a strand and puts in a third strand, which creates a triple helix. Go look at the Queen ceremony. You'll see what she did. She kind of told the world what was going on. Go look at the lighting strand. The Queen, I forgot the name of the festival, but the Queen lit a third strand of DNA. I mean a three-strand of DNA, a triple helix. Anyway, so if you have 72,000 on each side of the double helix, On each side of the twisted ladder, there you have a strand that runs down the right side and one that runs down the left. One strand is the mom, one strand is the dad of that subject. And that's 72,000 per side. You add that together, you have 144,000, a signature from God, showing you are created, you are created by Him. Now you add that third strand, you've placed in now another 72,000. Now you have a triple helix. Now people say, well, this thing that's going around the entire world that everybody's choosing to get is not the mark. Well, let's look at that number. 72,000 per side for the natural genome is 144,000. Add the third strand in, it equals up to 216,000. The number of the beast is 666, or, as the Bible states, 600, 66. Now, multiply this. 600 times 60 times 6 equals 216,000.
I'll head up to street level and keep after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
Safe!
We need to press forward.
This way, please.
Ah, Tesla. Just the man.
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around. Play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
Nicola, how fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms. The man is an idiot.
All gibberish to me.
Please, this way. Here is something you may find interesting.
The theory that the Trumps are time travelers.
Grab me a DeLorean.
This connects to Nikola Tesla.
No way.
Nikola Tesla died, and within his hotel that he had 80 plus trunks of all his patents, his designs for different technologies, all this stuff. Guess who they sent first to go and collect the stuff?
I don't know.
John G. Trump. Donald Trump's uncle.
What?
Weird.
So the theory is that he took some of these trunks.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But Tesla said that he had figured out how to bend time. So
as one does.
The theory is Donald Trump's uncle took this, created a time machine.
Oh my gosh.
And then the weird connection is there was a book that came out in 1896, and it's called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey.
You're saying
do you know
it was actually Baron Trump?
Do you know what the book was about?
What?
Time travel?
Baron Trump time traveling.
It's just getting started.